Welcome back to my channel. This is my little 2-year-old. I ain't gonna too much show her face. That's my 2-year-old. As you can see, the title of this video is 2 years postpartum. 2 years postpartum, baby. So, of course, y'all know that I am 11 months postpartum, and I am also 2 years postpartum. So, with my 2-year-old is doing pretty good. Sometimes he's not doing pretty good. You know, I had my baby 2 years ago at Baptist East. And it was like a bittersweet experience. I suffered from birth trauma. With my firstborn, I suffered from birth trauma because I really didn't like the way my birth was. My birth was very traumatic with my first baby. My firstborn baby was very traumatic. Same with my second baby, my 11-month-old that's right here. But with my firstborn, my birth was so traumatic to the point that I was determined to have the best birth ever with my secondborn. When I got pregnant with my secondborn, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do any and everything that it takes to just have the birth of my dreams, you know. And with my firstborn, after I had him, I really suffered from like postpartum depression, postpartum anxiety, postpartum OCD, postpartum PTSD, stuff like that. But 2 years later, I can honestly say that I'm feeling a little better, a little bit, but like he's just, he's a handful, you guys. He's really like a handful. Y'all, I gotta put my baby in the car. But 2 years postpartum, I am feeling better or whatever. I'm feeling okay. Still suffering from a little postpartum depression from the first baby and the second baby. Oh, Larry, put this up there. Still suffering with a little postpartum anxiety. Still suffering with a little postpartum OCD. Still suffering with a little postpartum PTSD from my first birth and my second birth. Let me see y'all right here. So yeah, I'm just getting my baby out of the baby carrier right now. But y'all, just like I said, with my firstborn, after I had him, I was really depressed, and I really didn't know why. I was just very confused as to why until I started doing research, of course. Ugh. But like I said, 2 years later, I am feeling a little bit better. Some days are better than the other because, I am not only 2 years postpartum, but I'm 11 months postpartum. Because y'all know I keep having these babies back to back, back to back, back to back. My 2-year-old, like I said, he's doing fine mentally, physically, emotionally. He's doing fine sometimes, but sometimes he's not doing so good. And sometimes he's doing horrible. And sometimes he's doing okay. And sometimes he's doing good. And it's the same thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my phone fell. But anyway, it's the same thing for me. The same exact thing for me, you guys. I'm feeling the same way sometimes. So, Yeah, when I tell you, sometimes it can get hard. It gets very hard having a 2-year-old and having an 11-month-old. It gets hard. 2 years later, and sometimes I still think about the birth trauma that I went through with my firstborn. I still think about the birth trauma. I still think about the day that I had him. It was a bittersweet experience when I had him, Like I said, I had him at Baptist East. And it was really like a bittersweet experience. Like when I first had my firstborn, I was so depressed and just because I felt like I didn't get the pregnancy that I wanted with my firstborn, and I feel like I didn't get the labor and delivery that I wanted with my firstborn. So that's why when I got pregnant with my secondborn, I was determined to most definitely I was determined to get the birth of my dreams with my second baby. But yeah, 2 years postpartum with my first baby. He's as y'all know, Recently, I stopped getting him his vaccinations. Because I decided it's the best thing for my family. Cut it down there. YouTube would ban this video. So yeah, recently I stopped getting my 2-year-old his vaccinations simply because of the fact that I think it's best for my family for 11-month-old, my 2-year-old, to just not receive any more vaccinations due to them having to get over 200 vaccinations within the first year of life. Because why does babies need that many vaccinations? Like, seriously. Why do they need that many? And then if you look at the ingredients, it's just horrible. So I'm just like, I don't know, man. But he's in therapy. He was doing like probably 8 therapy sessions a month. But now he's doing like 1 therapy session a month because I literally had like therapy exhaustion. Yeah, so y'all, why I click on the video and then click right back off? 2 people did it. People do that all the time. They'll click on the video and then click right back off. But anyways, you guys, I know I was supposed to go live yesterday and just pretty much talk about this, but I'm talking about it now. I've been busy lately and I lost my voice. But 2 years postpartum and I am still screaming to the top of my lungs at my 2-year-old and stuff, you know, screaming and all that fussing and stuff. So yeah, I lost my voice recently, you guys, so that's why I haven't really been in the mood to post. And I also been posting on my other pages. I have other YouTube pages. You can check my other 3 YouTube pages out when you get time, you guys. Your preference is whatever you want to do, your choice. I just see it right here. You can put your phone on charge.
It's all right.
Okay. But yeah, sometimes I still think about the birth that I had with my firstborn, and I regret a lot of things, you guys. Still upset at the fact that they let an intern do my spinal. I'm still upset about a lot of stuff that went wrong at my birth, and I will never get over it. Just like most women, they never get over it. That's why if you are pregnant, invest in your birth, please. Invest in your labor and delivery. Invest in your pregnancy. Invest in your labor. Invest in your delivery. Invest in your postpartum. Hire a doula. Hire the right doula. Hire a doula. Hire a postpartum doula. Hire a birth doula. Hire a full spectrum holistic doula. Someone that's going to advocate for you, etc., etc. So you won't have to worry about birth trauma, you know. And, you know, make sure you interview them and ask them the right questions. You know? Y'all, that's my 2-year-old talking back there. But since I had my 2-year-old, you guys, I've lost, because, you know, my weight been up and down because I had my 11-month-old 11 months ago, of course. But since having my 2-year-old, I have lost over 50 pounds because I had got, really and truly, I lost 60 pounds since my firstborn, and 50 pounds since my secondborn because I had gained that right back and then lost it again. But I hope I'm not missing anything. Like I said, my 2-year-old, he's in therapy. He was in therapy 8 times a month, but now it's 1 time a month. And now it's 1 time a month. But yeah, so you guys, thank you so very much for watching my video to the very last end. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that bell notification for more videos. Thank you.